So this is a recorded session. I'd like to first thank Mr. Smriti Irani for being with us today, and really thank supporting Words Count right from the very beginning and always being available for our platform and all our crazy ideas. And I think this is an unprecedented time. In a way, we are fortunate to have access to her because she's so busy running a couple of. So thanks to Corona ma'am, we're able to get short notice and in conversation with a lot of people who extremely uh, good work at this very, very difficult time. I'd like to welcome Mr. Chodia, who is the chairman of the Panchsheel Group, who brings Words Count to all of us. Out of Pune last year as well, this online platform. And Panchsheel Foundation in Pune is doing some incredible work with slum dwellers in the area as well as migrant. And we'll talk a lot more about that further on. But I'd like to hand over to the minister and get a few words from her before going over to Mr. Chodia, and then we'll all come in.
Thank you, Adwaita, for inviting me for this conversation. I don't think that I've never found time for you or anybody else associated with Words Count, because your word does count when it comes to me. But I think that in times which are as challenging and as stressful as the impact of the virus that has been seen the world over, the fact that we can have a smile factory might sound selfish to a few, but I think that those who have joined us today in this conversation are able to smile because they have a sense of satisfaction that to the best of their abilities, they could help. And I think that is what counts today. Not everybody is rich enough to feed millions, but those who have managed to even put 2 food packets or even 1 banana together to help somebody outside their own family or comfort zone, I think needs to be applauded today. And I think that these are the conversations that need to keep going, because this is quintessentially what being Indian is all about. Yes, we are temperamental when it comes to challenges, and everybody has their own share of advices to give. Yes, there are times that we are cantankerous, but what I'm proud of today is that I'm joined by citizens who were not a part of the bitterness, who were not a part of the apathy, but who chose to be a part of the solution. So I'm looking forward to a conversation because I'm sure everybody's had their own sets of challenges, from their own family challenges to their work challenges. Everybody is impacted today. But the fact that we could get over the impact of the virus in our own families, in our own workplace, and still contribute to the larger cause, I think should make everybody who has contributed very proud.
Thank you once again. And now over to Mr. Chodia, the chairman of Panchsheel Group, as well as Panchsheel Foundation. Amazing work. So thank you.
Hello, Adwaita. Namaste, Smriti ji. I think we could do whatever we could do in our own way. So we just took the first step when the Maharashtra went for a lockdown after 15th of March. The first thought came was the migrant laborers, like how they will survive. So we took the initiative in Pune by making food hampers and distributing to the migrant laborers camp. Then we went ahead and did it in some slums. So till date, we have almost done more than 35,000 food hampers. Each food hamper would carry for 7 to 8 days for a family of 4 or 5.
I think, Adwaita, one needs to be understanding of the fact that the solutions are as unprecedented as the challenge that have presented themselves to us. And it is these small stories of compassion, of giving, which will not be documented. We have a history of documenting tragedies. We have a history of documenting challenges. But have we in our history as humans ever documented compassion?
You know, interestingly, I was reading up on the Spanish flu, which took place in the year 1918, about 100 odd years before that. And, as you know, as a creative person, as a writer, I found it intriguing. Manish can come in here also. That very little has been written in literature and even in film about the Spanish flu. It was almost as if humanity wanted to bury that pandemic and that changing experience. And here we are 100 years later, again at a moment when which will judge us, and Minister rightly said, they will judge us for our actions, for our inactions, for our compassion, for our lack of compassion. And we all have a part to play. And Manish, particularly, I mean, you're sitting so far away in Africa. the, he has been man so active on social media, just trying to connect to anyone that he can. So Manish, a little bit about what you've been doing.
Hi, good afternoon, ma'am. It's so nice to meet you personally and talking to you. It's a sense of motivation, of course. But as you rightly put it out, it's unprecedented times, and we are into a situation where these difficult times need difficult actions and tough actions. So lockdown is one of the important thing which we are all undergoing, and with that, I'm sitting in Africa because I'm under lockdown here in Africa. I couldn't reach back to our country, and of course India and Nigeria both where I am are in that process of lockdown, and we are trying to see how we can do our best. So when we started in this whole process, I thought what I can contribute sitting here is focus on two things. One is to arm our medical heroes, our frontline, so that if we can get them the best what we can in terms of PPE, personal protective equipment, so that they are safeguarded on one hand, and on the other hand, if we can provide meals as many as possible. So these are the two fronts. But sitting outside, I couldn't do it physically. So the best thing for me was that let's get on the Twitter, the social media where I have been active, and what happened is an amazing story where we got together so many people. We formed a team. We haven't met for with each other, but we formed a team, and you wouldn't believe we are doing almost 2,500 to 3,000 pp every day, going across the nation, right from Bangalore in the south, Cochin down south, to Assam in the east part, and to Jaipur, Rajasthan, Mumbai, Maharashtra, everywhere. I mean, we would have done hundreds and hundreds of pp across. And Ankit is sitting here. He's supporting me like anything. Helps me get almost 2,000 pp every day out of Delhi, and then we also attached with so many other people who are feeding people across. So these two things is what I thought I can contribute, and I'm focusing on it. And Indian Post has played a great role in the times when there was no courier. We could send across all our packs from various places, from Delhi to even Aurangabad, Lakhisarai, Begusarai. You can talk to the towns, and we have got there. So it has been amazing journey, tough times, but I think we need to do more. I think we are getting into the most crucial stage, and we need to protect our nurses, our doctors, and the support staff. So that's what I'm focusing on. And thank you very much for giving me this opportunity to speak
Thank you,
about.
Manish. In fact, Advaita, would like to commend Manish on the fact that instead of adding fuel to the panic about
Yeah.
PPEs, because
Now
many
you can
people
hear me?
many people did not understand that PPE is of various degrees. The ones which are traditionally based out of cotton and polyester, which protect the skin from, let's say, dirt or non-hazardous chemicals, are readily available in our country. But those specialized PPE, which came through the WHO guidelines, which came out on the 27th of February, are something which cannot be made by any tailor in India. There are specialized medical equipments. So I was very happy when I learned that Manish at least knows the difference between the two. And instead of adding to the panic, actually helped out on his own, make reach PPEs which are not the COVID PPEs per se, but are the readily available PPEs. I think that there were many who tried to profit from the panic. And
Yes.
people like Manish, who instead of profiting from the panic, actually told people that these medical scrubs or these latex gloves, or for that matter, goggles, are already available in India. Because
Mm.
the unfortunate part of a pandemic is that there will be attempts to profiteer.
Yeah.
And I think one of the reasons to smile today is that people like Manish chose to become part of the solution by saying, I'm not here to profiteer. I'm here to provide locally available solutions. And I think that is another part of the India story that needs to be celebrated. The fact that we have our basic scientists, technologists who have found solution with indigenous material today gives great hope for the future. For instance, 6 years ago, when the Prime Minister spoke about digital India, there were so many who poo-pooed the idea. And today, imagine in the absence of a digital India narrative, could we have communicated with each other? I see Neha Joshi here, Ankit, there's Tejinder Bagga who's not on screen today. You yourself, how many people do you tweet out to? And how many people have you connected with across the country?
Right.
And this now today is a reminiscence of the fact that you had a prime minister talking about it 6 years ago, that the future is digital. So I think the fact that solutions came in this pandemic digitally is also a cause for us to study and a cause for us to celebrate.
In fact, I'd like to thank Manish. He's contributed as well to Janta Rasoi. He's one of our largest contributors to that initiative in Gurugram, where we're feeding daily migrants and workers, and we're an entirely community.
And I have to say, Manish, people like me and Advaita who've been a part of the media fraternity and the creative industry know that we've had people who've been bol bachchans, who have spoken a lot, but many few who have actually come out and helped. So there have been actors who have contributed to the PM Cares Fund. But I also feel that to consistently support a Rasoi, to consistently connect with Ankit Jain in Delhi, that takes a lot of passion and dedication to genuinely helping people. So though the headlines are made by the big checks which are given to the PM Cares Fund, and it is rightfully so, one must also appreciate that people in the creative community like you, it's not easy to consistently maintain that connect, let's say, with people across the country when you yourself are sitting in South Africa. So I think that is something, these are the stories that need to be told.
Sure. Thank you so
Mr.
much.
Chodia wanted to say something. I think he has another meeting to be at, so we'll quickly get his comments. And I'm afraid your audio is off, Mr. Chodia.
So now?
Now we can hear you.
Yeah, so to begin with, the Maharashtra was locked down earlier than the central government announcement of lockdown. So we took the first call of providing food hampers for the migrant laborers, and then we graduated to the slums and wherever there was a need. So every week we did almost about 10,000 food hampers, which should give a family of 4 to 5 people for a week. And we almost completed, as of today, more than 35,000 food hampers. So we took care of about 35,000 families. And from Monday onwards, from tomorrow onwards, we are starting to distribute PPE kits. So we have organized 10,000 kits for April and 10,000 for May. So our first batch of 2,000 will be distributing it from tomorrow onwards. So this is what we could do in our own ways and own means. But we actually, my team, I'm very happy with my team who went on ground and did the work. It's one thing to just donate money to a trust and another thing to going on ground and actually doing the work. So I've been grateful to my team and all the people who have supported my foundation also.
Yes, that's the minister was also saying, even in Manish's case, it's easy to write a check, but when it actually comes to going out there and skin in the game, really getting out there and doing things on the ground, it's a whole thing and a whole other sense of satisfaction.
Yeah.
And now Ankit Jain is here with us, and of course he has been working very actively on social media. He's been connecting the dots for a lot of people as well as contributing on his own. So Ankit, we'd like to hear from you.
Hi everybody. Hello ma'am. What triggered me was the Janta curfew day. So I was sitting at home at around 5 when everybody was, ringing the bells and everything. So it just triggered to me that we are sitting here clapping and everything. Someone there must be hungry because there was no work for that day. So it triggered me because on Saturday itself, most of the shops closed down. Everybody went to their home. So it triggered me very much. So I asked my mom to, just make meal for 5 people extra that day, and she was very happy. So she made the meals, and then we went out and distributed. And then after that, it became a habit. And then I saw on social media that people are connecting and everything. So I reached out to Human Aid International. They said they will give us food packets because food packets was the need of the day. So they sent food packets every day. I went and distributed according to social distancing and everybody. Then I saw people wanting ration on social media. So ma'am talked about digital India, and digital India is so important that we can ask someone to just go to the shop, and we can Paytm the shopkeeper money, and the ration will be given to them. So it is so good that how would have we sent the money if there was no online system to just send money at a click. So it feels good.
I think one must also recognize that times are so unprecedented. We are a part of a federal structure, and without sounding pompous, the fact that if you look at the American political structures right now, you have the head of state and governors openly clashing. And on the other hand, you have a prime minister and chief ministers who are coming together on one platform, deciding what is best for people across the country. You have people crossing political bridges. I mean, I've seen Neha help people who are not politically aligned with her, who she might debate and scream and screech at a 9 o'clock news show, but she wouldn't mind helping out. And I think that the fact that we could cross those political boundaries in the name of humanity is something that one should actually explore further. This is a national call, and people have let go of their personal differences, barring except a gentleman that keeps talking, has absolutely no solutions to give. But barring that one gentleman, I think almost everybody has managed to build bridges right now.
So you're talking about strategic conversations, I think, at this point.
It is so strategic that it's painful to even mention the gentleman's name.
Okay. Now bringing in Neha Joshi, a young politician, and from my home state, Uttarakhand. So really nice to have her here. She's been, like ma'am said, doing a lot of helping people across the political divide. So how is that going, Neha?
Thank you, Adwaita. Thank you, ma'am, for having me, and hello, everybody. So, ma'am, because you talked about Digital India, I've been associated with the Ujjwala scheme for the past 3 years. I'd like to first say that, can you imagine in the history of India that in one go, 8.5 crore women got money to buy a cylinder, a refill through Digital India and DBTL. That is something that was enabled because of all the hard work that went into in the past 6 years. Can you imagine if in the absence of DBTL, in the absence of, had we not reached these 8.5 crore women and provided these connections, today we would have been struggling.
Neha, very quickly, we're getting feedback on our Facebook Live. Can we Hindi में बात करें थोड़ा?
Why is it कि सिर्फ पहाड़ी लड़कियों से अपेक्षा की जाती है कि वो हिंदी में बात करेंगे?
सबके लिए अभी तक जो देख रहे हैं
पुरुषों से भी कहो
बात करिए।
हम तैयार हैं हिंदी में बात करने।
हम तैयार हैं मैम।
तैयार हैं, ठीक।
हाँ, तो मैं हिंदी में कंटिन्यू करती हूँ। तो मुझे नहीं लगती अगर हम ये 8.5 करोड़ महिलाओं तक पिछले 6 साल में पहुंचे होते और उनको डीबीटीएल से कनेक्ट किया होता, तो आज हम उन पे राशन नहीं, फिर हम स्ट्रगल कर रहे होते उन तक केरोसिन पहुंचाने के लिए, गैस पहुंचाने के लिए। But because of the hard work that we did in the past 6 years, we've been able to do this. तो मुझे लगता है सबसे पहले I wanted to start with that. Now coming to what we have been doing in the past 20 something days, I think ये ऑर्गेनिकली, जैसे अंकित ने कहा कि ये ऑर्गेनिकली शुरू हुआ। हम लोग ट्विटर पे एक्टिव हैं और कुछ रिक्वेस्ट आने लगे एंड वी सॉ दैट कहीं ना कहीं हमारा जो बीजेपी का नेटवर्क था, ऑर्गेनाइजेशन, तो मैं उसके बारे में जरूर बात करूंगी। सो हमारा बीजेपी का और खासकर जो हमारा फ्रंटल ऑर्गेनाइजेशन है युवा मोर्चा, वी वर एक्सट्रीमली एक्टिव ऑन ट्विटर And I think just by virtue of being young, we were people who could just venture out, run out the house. थोड़ा लो रिस्क पॉपुलेशन है तो हम सावधानियां बरतते हुए हम हेल्प भी कर पा रहे थे. So what started with a few requests here and there became sort of a movement. And I've been able to connect with people like Manish ji, Ankit, of course. We've been connected for quite time. Advaita doing Janta Rasoi. We started our own Modi kitchens here in Uttarakhand. We started with 6 kitchens, and I think they have increased to almost 200 kitchens pan Uttarakhand. So that's a huge
Wow.
success. Just from the 5 kitchens in our area, we are providing 10,000 meals in a day, 10,000 packets in a day. Some include lunch and dinner, some just lunch. But I think the best part of this, like ma'am said, is that there's no politics here. We were sitting down and just looking at who are the people who we are providing these meals to. Politicians हर चीज में वोट्स के बारे में सोचते हैं, कहा जाता है. बट जब हमने एक एनालिसिस किया कि हम ये meals किसको प्रोवाइड, मैम वी फाउंड दैट आउट ऑफ द 10,000 meals 8,000 प्लस आर माइग्रेंट वर्कर्स हु उनकी कोई वोट नहीं है उत्तराखंड में. सो इट्स नॉट लाइक यहाँ पे उनको खाना खिलाएंगे तो उसके कोई वोट में ट्रांसलेट हो रहा है. This is something that is the need of the hour. And the most heartening thing I must mention is the kind of support that's come from the community. This is an exercise in community building, I would say. एक opportunity दिखी है. We've had people, we've had laborers जिनके महीने की 3,000 3,500 रुपए की कमाई होती थी. They've come and donated 5 kg rice, saying आप community kitchen चला रहे, this is our contribution to that. We've had people जब सर्वे करने गए बस्ती में कि किस किस को राशन की जरूरत है, we've had people who said no, हमारे पास 10 दिन का राशन है, आप आगे जाइए, और लोग हैं जिनके पास नहीं है. That to me is a learning of a lifetime. Never have I seen something like this. Sorry ma'am, you want to say
नहीं,
something?
मैं ये भी कहना चाहती हूँ कि नेहा की एक चीज, क्योंकि टाइमलाइन जब मैं इसकी देखती रहती हूँ, कि मुझे याद है कि एक सज्जन ने बिल्कुल एक रेड फ्लैग किया कि मैं भूखा हूँ, मेरे पास सामान नहीं पहुंच रहा, एंड नेहा ने तुरंत जवाब दिया कि हमने चेक कर लिया है, इनके पास सारी व्यवस्थाएं हैं, इनको कोई जरूरत नहीं है. सो not only are we seeing an ecosystem which is having a feeling of community building, but also tackling of fake news. ऐसी परिस्थिति में जब 130 करोड़ लोग अपने घरों में बैठे हैं, to have a resounding support system जो तुरंत कहता है जी आपके पास फेक न्यूज है, ये व्हाट्सएप पे आप बिलीव ना करें, वो अपने आप में बहुत बड़ी एक उपलब्धि है. नेहा ने उल्लेख किया कि उज्ज्वला योजना में 8.5 करोड़ बहनों को ये सारी व्यवस्था मिली. विश्व में किसी भी देश में 20 करोड़ औरतों को जनधन अकाउंट के माध्यम से पैसा 3 महीने का नहीं मिला. अगर आप इसका अंग्रेजी परिवर्तन करें, 200 million women received direct money in their bank accounts. It's not happened. If you study the lockdown mechanisms of every other country in the world, we only done it. Nobody will write about it because people love the BJP so much. But that's the reality. And I think that reality is, and the fact that fake news, that's a different conversation. लेकिन सही कहा कि आप सोच सकते थे देश में कि 8.5 करोड़ औरतों के बैंक खाते को उज्ज्वला से जोड़ना, अथवा 20 करोड़ औरतों को जोड़ना उनके जनधन अकाउंट से. आज से 6 साल पहले अगर ये सोच होती तो शायद हिंदुस्तान किसी और मुकाम पर होता. तो हम तो अनुग्रहित हैं कि लोगों ने ये सोचा और इसे कर दिखाया. और इसीलिए विपदा की घड़ी में, it's not as if we had a lead time of 6 months to prepare for this pandemic. So the fact that in such a short time, and nowhere in the world is such a big population adhering to a leader's call for solidarity with lockdown. Nowhere. आप चाइना में देखिए, वुहान रिस्ट्रिक्ट हुआ था, लेकिन विश्व की सबसे बड़ी अगर कहीं पॉपुलेशन आज लॉकडाउन का पालन कर रही है तो वो हिंदुस्तान में है. और पहली बार एक प्रधानमंत्री को प्रधानमंत्री के रूप में नहीं, देश के परिवार के मुखिया के रूप में देखा जा रहा है. वरना जैसे नेहा कहती है, नेता की बात सुनने में और घर के मुखिया की बात सुनने में जमीन आसमान का फर्क होता है.
बिल्कुल. और चीन की बात तो अलग ही है क्योंकि वो तो कम्युनिस्ट वामपंथी देश है. उनके जो टूल्स होते हैं के वो तो अलग ही किस्म के होते हैं, और वो भी एक अलग कॉन्वर्सेशन है। अतुल जी, आपका जो बहुत ही बड़ा बिजनेस है, आप प्रोडक्शन बिजनेस में है, आपका तो काफी माइग्रेट मैंने यहाँ गुड़गांव में भी देखा, जब हमने कंटा रसोई शुरू की और स्टेबलाइज होने से पहले पता चला कि यहाँ पे जो काफी बड़े बड़े कारीगर हैं इन टर्म्स ऑफ फैक्ट्रीज वाले, बहुत बड़ी कंपनियां थी, उन्होंने बस बंद कर दिया सब कुछ, एक्सपोर्ट हाउसेस, और उनके कारीगर फंसे हुए थे। उनके पास रोजगार थी ना, सैलरी थी ना, खाने को कुछ था, खाली 2-3 दिन का राशन था, तो उनकी मदद हमने की। तो ये अनफॉर्चुनेटली देखा जा रहा है कि बिजनेस कम्युनिटी में थोड़ा रिस्पॉन्स कम सा आ रहा है। आई मीन, वन शुडंट बी नेगेटिव एट दिस पॉइंट, पर आई वुड नॉट से बिग बिजनेसेस और बिजनेसेस लाइक योर्स, पर थोड़ा आपका कुछ एडवाइस हो या जिससे वो लोग कुछ कर सके।
जहाँ तक मेरा मानना है, पूना में तो भी मैं पूना का रहने वाला हूँ। पूना में इनफैक्ट सब बिजनेसमैन सामने आए, उन्होंने इतना कुछ किया है फॉर द एंटायर कम्युनिटी, including giving the ventilators to the hospital. I have myself, we are doing more than 15,000 PPE kits for the hospitals, where these hospitals are not so equipped because nobody knew that this pandemic can come and hurt them so badly. And I don't want to and I feel all the business community is doing their best. There is one way of donating money to the trust and to the government, and there is another way of doing things on ground. So a lot of people, what we see as doing more work on ground, and that's how all the urban India, or the people who are living in slums or in shanties, they are not going hungry in any urban city. I can vouch for Pune. Pune is well taken care of, and it is only through the business community.
जी जी, और वो थोड़ा बहुत तो वो भी चला है कि आई एम वेरी हैप्पी टू हियर कि यू नो यू कैन वाउच फॉर पुणे एंड नो वन इज गोइंग हंग्री। आई फील द सेम वे अबाउट गुरुग्राम, एंड वो तो कैंपेन तो चल ही रहा है नेगेटिविटी का काफी। तो मैम, आपसे पूछना था कि ये जो नेगेटिव कैंपेन भी चल रहा है साथ साथ, ये जो हमने आज किया है, इट इज टू इंक्रीज पॉजिटिविटी, क्योंकि एक पैरेलल वो भी चल रहा है। कुछ पहले हमारी एक लेखिका है, मेरी बुजुर्ग है फील्ड में या सीनियर है, पर
बहुत आसानी से आपने बुजुर्ग उनको डिक्लेयर कर दिया, वाह।
पर उन्होंने एक अंतर्राष्ट्रीय मंच पे कुछ इंटरव्यू में कह दिया जो बहुत ही गलत कहा भारत के बारे में। और तो
देखिए, हिंदुस्तान के बारे में ऐसे लोगों का जहर फैलाना अथवा पैनिक को फ्यूल करना सबसे आसान है। सल्यूशन देना, किसी को रोटी देना, किसी के बारे में इतनी परवाह करना, अगर आप खाना भी नहीं दे पा रहे हैं, जिन लोगों को अपने कॉन्टैक्ट लिस्ट में जानते हैं, जो उम्र दराज हैं, तो उनको भी फोन करके उनकी खैरियत पूछ रहे हैं, तो ये आपका केयरिंग नेचर दिखाता है। तो जितनी जद्दोजहद उन्होंने हिंदुस्तान के बारे में जहर उगलने में की, अगर वो ही किसी गरीब को खिला देते तो दुआ मिलती। लेकिन अद्वैता, इस बात को भी हमें स्वीकार करना होगा, ये एक ऐसा समय है जब हम सच में जान पाएंगे कि इंसान कौन है। हम सच में जान पाएंगे कि किसे देश समाज के बारे में परवाह है, और हम सच में जान पाएंगे कि दिल से कौन इस मिट्टी से जुड़ा है। मैं ये नहीं कहती कि अगर सरकार की वाहवाही करो तभी तुम इस देश की मिट्टी से जुड़े हो, लेकिन ये वक्त जिम्मेदारी का है। जैसे कि कल एक सेमी मशहूर एक्ट्रेस ने लिख दिया कि देश में 80% औरतें पिट रही हैं और सारी प्रोटेक्शन सर्विसेज ऑपरेशनल नहीं है। आप मान सकते हैं इस देश में घर में बैठी 80% औरतें पिट रही हैं। अब ये उनको ख्याल कैसे आया? उनको ख्याल आया जी मैंने कहीं सुना था, कहाँ सुना था उनको पता नहीं। फिर किसी एक सज्जन ने लिख दिया देश में चाइल्ड पोर्नोग्राफी फैल गई है, घर घर में लोग चाइल्ड पोर्नोग्राफी देख रहे हैं। मैंने कहा आप मुझे साइट का नाम बताइए। नहीं, ये एस्टिमेशन है। इसलिए कह रही हूँ, एस्टिमेशन। किसी ने ताजमहल हमने बनाया, इस लिरिसिस्ट ने ये लिखा, तो आप हमारा एहसान मानिए। अब या तो कुछ लोग इसमें मसरूफ हैं, या आप, नेहा, अंकित, अतुल जी, मनीष जैसे लोग हैं। अब ऐसा तो नहीं है कि मनीष, अब मैं पंजाबी एक शब्द यूज कर रही हूँ, वेले हैं बहुत, या उन्होंने जीवन में कुछ किया नहीं है, या आपने जीवन में कुछ किया नहीं है, या अतुल जी अपने जीवन में कुछ नहीं कर पाए हैं। फिर भी हमारी भी स्ट्रगल्स रहे हैं, लेकिन हमने कभी भी अपने देश के बारे में जहर नहीं उगला है,
पर मैम
कभी भी अपने देश के बारे में। और हमारे देश में भी सरकारें दूसरों की रही है। हमने राजनेताओं का कहीं ना कहीं उनके ऊपर टिप्पणी की है, देश के खिलाफ कभी नहीं बोला, हमारे समाज के बारे में कभी नहीं बोला।
पर ये मैं अभी ऐसी परिस्थिति है कि दुनिया भर में यही सिचुएशन चल रही है, तो एक तो यू नो वन इज एक्सपोज टू मीडिया कवरेज और अलग अलग देश में जो क्या हो रहा है। पर ये कुछ अद्भुत बात भारत में कि यहाँ के हमारा है कि ठीक है, गवर्नर कोमो न्यूयॉर्क के और प्रेसिडेंट ट्रम्प में आर्ग्यूमेंट हो सकता है ओवर हाउ टू गो फॉरवर्ड, या एक चीज चाहिए नहीं मिली, पर यहाँ पे जो हम देखते हैं ये जो नेगेटिविटी एक बहुत अलग तौर की है। सम ऑफ द एग्जांपल्स यू मेंशन्ड।
देखिए, प्रधानमंत्री जी ने एक वक्त कहा था कि मुझसे इतनी नफरत ना करो कि देश से नफरत करने लगो, मुझसे नफरत और देश से नफरत के बीच में फर्क समझो। आज कोई इस बात से ना नहीं करता कि माइग्रेंट लेबर को व्यवस्थाएं देने में सरकार काम कर रही है, कर पाई है। 75 लाख 75,000 हो, 75 लाख लोग हो, कोई इस बात से मना नहीं कर सकता कि आज देश के हर एक घर और विशेष गरीबों के घर में केंद्र सरकार की ओर से, राज्य सरकार के समन्वय से राशन पहुंचाया जा रहा है। इस बात से आप इनकार नहीं कर सकते। आज कोई भी इनकार नहीं कर सकता कि गर्भवती महिला इस लॉकडाउन में भी अस्पताल जाके बच्चे को जन्म दे रही है। आज कोई भी मना नहीं कर सकता कि पुलिस की सारी लाइनें देश भर में चल रही हैं। ये नहीं कहते हम कि चुनौतियां नहीं होंगी, अपवाद नहीं होगा, लेकिन ये कहते हैं कि उस अपवाद का हिस्सा आप ना बने। आज अगर, मतलब मैं ये नहीं चाहती कि मैं कंगना रनौत पार्ट 2 साउंड करूं, लेकिन ये सत्य है कि कुछ हकीकतों को हमें एक्सेप्ट करना पड़ेगा कि क्या ये उचित है कि एक डॉक्टर पे आप पथराव करो, क्या ये उचित है कि एक नर्स को आप उसके घर के बाहर धकेलो, क्या ये उचित है कि आप पुलिस के ऊपर थूको। तो कुछ हकीकतें हैं जिसको हमें स्वीकार करना पड़ेगा। अगर वो लोग उस हकीकत का एजेंडा बनाते हैं तो उन्हें मुबारक, अगला चुनाव अभी भी 4 साल बाद है।
बहुत सुंदर। और
कुछ 2-3 बातें करनी
होंगी मनीष जी, आप बताइए।
मुझे 2-3 बातें करनी है। एक तो सबसे बड़ी बात जो हमें समझना होगा कि अगर हम भारत देश को देखें तो, और पॉपुलेशन को देखें और उसकी जो मेक को देखें, मतलब तरह तरह की भाषाएं, लैंग्वेज, रीजन, अलग तरह का पूरा पठार और डेमोग्राफी है। Hindustan is like more than European Union countries put together and other countries put together in terms of difference, in terms of all ideas and everything. To manage that itself is a totally big task, and just government can't do it. Whoever is can't do it. We all have to come up and do it. And most important thing is कि हिंदुस्तान की जो ये इंडियन वैल्यू सिस्टम है, वसुधैव कुटुंबकम की वैल्यू, अगर आप इंडिया के ट्विटर के टाइमलाइन पे देखें तो सब लोग आपस में मिले हुए हैं, काम कर रहे हैं, जोड़ रहे हैं, एक दूसरे को हेल्प कर रहे हैं। और आप उस टाइमलाइन में, अमेरिकन टाइमलाइन में देखें ट्विटर पे जाकर के, तो वो कुछ और बातें कर रहे हैं। तो ये फर्क है हिंदुस्तान और इंडिया में और इंडियन वैल्यू सिस्टम में, जो हमें जिंदा रखे हुए, जो हमें बहुत कुछ करने को प्रेरणा करता है, प्रेरित करता है। सेकेंड इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग आई वुड से, जब हम वेंटिलेटर्स का काम शुरू किए, लगभग 30 वेंटिलेटर्स जब एक्वायर करने गए बाजार में मैं, तो मुझे मिले ही नहीं वेंटिलेटर्स। मतलब एडवांस ले लेके लोग नहीं डिलीवर कर रहे थे, बिकॉज इट वाज नॉट देयर। सो यू विल बी सरप्राइज, ट्विटर से एक ग्रुप बना जो आईआईटी कानपुर, आईआईटी के वेरियस आईआईटीएंस ने मिलकर के बनाया, जिसमें मैं भी था, और वो मिलकर के एक प्रोटोटाइप डेवलप कर लिया विद इन 7 days। निखिल करके एक आईआईटी कानपुर का बंदा है, उसकी टीम ने मिलकर के within 6 days we developed a prototype and now it is under mass testing। जो वेंटिलेटर 3-3.5 लाख में बाजार में मिल रहा है, वो 30,000 में बन रहा है। तो the point is, and it's all in our blood that we join together without looking into our caste, without the creed of where we are coming from, how we are coming from. It was this moment which has helped us to join hands. You will not believe the way we are working in terms of distributing the PPE or creating this ventilator or distributing the food. Nobody even paused to ask, "Arey, ye kaun si party ka hai, kya religion hai, kahan ja raha hai, kya nahi." We don't. We just do it, and that's the Indian value system which actually made us all together come together in this trying time. And I think this will make us evolve even much better. When we come out of this, I probably think the fault lines would come down, and probably people would realize that it is responsibility and science which will take us forward, rather than being adamant and sticking on to the religious beliefs and ideas. It's the responsible. We have to be responsible citizens of a country, and that we have to really create that sense of अपनत्व जो value system भारत का है, उसके बिना हम आगे नहीं बढ़ पाएंगे. I think we will evolve better in this whole system.
I think with Advaita Manisha's comments, there are two things. One does not have to sacrifice religious beliefs at the altar of the pandemic. There has to be a difference between religious beliefs that you personally follow, believe in, and your responsibility to your community as a whole. This is not a pandemic which says, अरे मैं इस घर को छोड़ दूंगा, उस घर को लपेट दूंगा क्योंकि उनका धर्म, उनकी जाति ये है. This is not a pandemic which says, अरे मैं जो बंगले में रहते हैं उनको नहीं छूंगा, जो बस्ती में रहते हैं सिर्फ उनको छूंगा. But I think that in Manisha's conversation about the ventilators lies the Indian story of how technology will actually jumpstart a new segment of our economy. For instance, March 2 से पहले, जैसे कि मैंने कहा 27 फरवरी को आता है कोविड से रिलेटेड पीपीई सूट की क्या टेक्निकल स्पेसिफिकेशंस होनी चाहिए. मार्च 2 से पहले हमारे देश में वो टेक्निकल स्पेसिफिकेशन का सामान ही नहीं बनता था. आज क्या तारीख है? अप्रैल 19. जो भी इंडस्ट्री में है, जैसे अतुल इंडस्ट्री में, उनको पता है कि लॉकडाउन में इंडस्ट्री कोई नई खड़ी नहीं होती. 55 इंडस्ट्रीज खड़ी हो गई हैं. वो चीज जो बनती नहीं थी मार्च 2 से पहले, मतलब 1 महीने और 15 दिन में 55 नई इंडस्ट्रीज का खड़ा होना किसी और मुल्क में नहीं हुआ होगा. और कैसे खड़ी हुई? जैसे मनीष कह रहे थे, अडेप्ट करने लगते हैं लोग, क्योंकि हिंदुस्तानियों के बारे में पहले कहा जाता था जुगाड़ वाज अ वेरी बैड शब्द. लेकिन टेक्नोलॉजी और मुसीबत के सामने इंडियन टेक्निकल साइंटिफिक जुगाड़ू माइंड वर्क्स. एंड हाउ डज इट वर्क? मैं आपको उदाहरण देती हूँ. अंकित को तो बहुत दुख होगा ये उदाहरण सुन के, क्योंकि ये सोनम कपूर से संबंधित है. उनके फादर इन लॉ है हरीश आहूजा, who is the largest garment exporter of the country. Shahi Exports has 1 lakh workers on his factory premises. 80,000 of them are women. मार्च 2 से पहले हरीश आहूजा कपड़े बनाते थे मेसीज के लिए, जेसी पेनी के लिए और बड़े बड़े ब्रांड्स के लिए. और अब वो बनाते हैं PPEs which are WHO approved. वही जो premises पे वर्कर है, वही मशीन और एक सीलिंग और हीटिंग मशीन लाकर लैब में अपना सामान ले जाना, लैब से DRDO और सिट्रा लैब से उसको अप्रूव कराना और अपने premises को टर्न अराउंड कराना. इट इज दैट इंडियन एंटरप्राइज. और इसके जितने उदाहरण मिल रहे हैं, मुझे लगता है उसको भी क्रॉनिकल करने की जरूरत है. वो कौन है जो छोटे छोटे टेस्ट, माई लैब्स की कहानी, इट्स अ ब्रिलियंट स्टोरी ऑफ अ वुमन हु बिफोर गिविंग बर्थ क्रैक्ड द सॉल्यूशंस इन अ पैंडेमिक. ये जो कहानी है हिंदुस्तान के एंटरप्राइज की, वो अपने आप में मुझे लगता है बहुत सराहनीय है.
ये आप कुछ कहने वाले थे?
Neha was trying to say something.
अच्छा, नेहा.
Yes, मैम मैं एक चीज आपको बताती थी, तो मनीष जी ने भी कहा उसको लेके कि इस पैंडेमिक से पहले 5-6 महीने का जो पीरियड था, वी सॉ अ लॉट ऑफ टॉक अबाउट राइट्स इन दिस कंट्री. राइट्स के बारे में हमेशा बात होनी चाहिए, वो अच्छी बात है मुझे लगता है. बट विद दिस पैंडेमिक आई थिंक द कन्वर्सेशन शिफ्टेड टू रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी. And it's heartening to see that people recognizing what their responsibility is. Like, I gave example of, of laborers who are saying, we want to contribute. And there are people like Manish ji, people like Atul ji, Advaita, who are all doing their own bit. And yet there are people like, certain Buzurg author that just mentioned, who want to find fault. If in a country like ours, everything was perfect, I think तब चलना चाहिए. There are going to be issues, there are going to be problems, and हमारे जो solutions हैं वो बहुत decentralized होंगे, बहुत localized होंगे, because the nature of our country, one size cannot fit all. We as people of whichever region that we are from, we've got to find solutions that fit our needs. You know, उत्तराखंड के जो needs हैं वो केरला के needs से बहुत different है, और हमारे solutions भी बहुत different होने होंगे, and that's how our leadership will also respond to that. So I think it's very interesting to see कि जो एक राइट्स की कॉन्वर्सेशन तेज आवाज में आज से पहले हो रही थी, रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी की बात अभी मैंने बहुत लोगों से होती हुई नहीं देखी है, स्पेशली अगर मैं एक पर्टिकुलर सेगमेंट की बात करूं, एंड वी ऑल नो व्हाट सेगमेंट आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट. इसके साथ ही आई थिंक आई वुड यू नो इट वुड बी रॉन्ग इफ आई डोंट थैंक मनीष जी इन पर्सन टुडे. आज में मनीष जी ने मुझे भी कुछ पीपीई किट्स उपलब्ध कराए उत्तराखंड के लिए, एंड जो कि आज मैं हमारे डॉक्टर्स को हैंड करके आई हूँ, एंड मनीष जी has also promised me he'll help me get more kits for the hills. ऐसा नहीं है कि हमारी सरकार नहीं कर रही है, but like Smriti ji said, it's not possible for the government to, मतलब this unprecedented situation.
No, Neha, I will
anything
differ
that
on that.
anyone can do.
As somebody who represents the government, I will say it is possible and I will do my best. I will also say those who want to critique should critique. But there was a very old saying, it was on my desk once upon a time, that if you want to get to a particular goal and you're not interested in being a part of the journey, then get out of my way. So sit there, critique, no problem. That's your responsibility and that's your right. But when you do a video which says that, which propagates a fake news knowingly, when you start to create panic, when you start giving reasons for pelting stones at doctors and police, that I have a problem with. I have no problem as a government representative regarding critique. Right. My problem is when you politicize fake news and claim it to the world as reality in India. That is my problem. For instance, जो मैंने कहा 80% औरतें हिंदुस्तान में घर में पिट रही हैं. That's not true. Domestic violence 80% सब पिट रहे हैं. Now, that is what my problem is. Critique by all means. Yes. And second aspect is that हर चीज आसान हो जाता है ये कहना मोदी ने कर दिया. He is the prime minister. आप अपना अपना राज्य चला रहे हैं. DMs के पास हमने ताकत दी है कि भाई आप अपने जोन्स में काम करें. अब ये पूरा देश, चाहे वो DM हो, चाहे वो SP हो, या फिर ऑफिसर्स हो, या देश के नागरिक हो, देश के प्रधानमंत्री हो, सब मिलकर काम कर रहे हैं. और मुझे इस बात का बहुत बहुत कहीं ना कहीं संतोष है कि मेजॉरिटी ऑफ लोग कह रहे हैं ठीक है, तुम्हें लगता है प्रॉब्लम है, लेट्स बी अ पार्ट ऑफ द सोल्यूशन, या तुम बताओ सोल्यूशन क्या है. जो स्ट्रेटेजिक व्यक्ति है उससे जब पूछा गया आप सोल्यूशन बताओ, उससे कहा नहीं मैं कोई विशेषज्ञ नहीं हूं, मेरे पास कोई सोल्यूशन नहीं है. तो आज हिंदुस्तान ये कह रहा है अगर सोल्यूशन नहीं है भैया तो जो कर सकते हैं काम उनको करने दो. ये फर्क है सोच में.
अंकित wanted to say something. आपका हाथ उठा था.
हाँ, मेरे को एक बात शेयर करनी थी दैट हमारे देश के लोग इतने स्वाभिमानी है. हम लोग बातें बहुत करते रहे पहले, लेकिन इस जो सिचुएशन में पता चला कि इतने स्वाभिमानी लोग हैं इस देश में. एक रिक्शे वाले भाई साहब को किसी को राशन मिल गया था, तो कोई उनके पास में 3 दिन बाद में राशन लेके गया. उन्होंने कहा भाई साहब मेरा हो गया है काम, मेरे को राशन प्रोवाइड हो गया है. कोई ट्वीट देख के उनके पास वापस चला गया था एड्रेस देख के. तो इतनी खुशी की बात है कि वो रख सकते थे राशन, उनको जरूरत भी होगी, बट उन्होंने नहीं रखा. उन्होंने कहा प्लीज आप किसी और को दे दीजिए. आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट अ रिक्शा वाला. तो ऐसी कहानियां रोज देखने को मिल रही है. इट इज वेरी हार्ड टू सी.
मुझे लगता है अंकित यही कहानियों को आगे निकालना चाहिए, बाहर लाना चाहिए.
अतुल जी आप
काफी लोग.
मुझे वन थिंग आई वांट टू टेल यू फ्रॉम योर मीडियम कि इतना मीडिया पे, इलेक्ट्रॉनिक मीडिया पे सब इतना डर का माहौल क्रिएट किया है. दैट विल बी वन नाइस थिंग कि जो लोग पॉजिटिव से नेगेटिव होके हॉस्पिटल से बाहर आ रहे हैं उनका भी एक्सपीरियंसेस पीपल शुड शोकेस इट कि उनको क्या पेन हुआ, उनका जर्नी कैसा हुआ हो 2 हफ्ते का, 3 हफ्ते का. तो उससे एक थोड़ा कॉन्फिडेंस बिल्डिंग भी हो जाएगा इंस्टेड ऑफ ओनली स्केरिंग द एंटायर manipulation, which is not good, and this global media is doing this. I have not understood taking the interviews and showing those people who got better from the COVID-19 and who are sharing their experience, which is actually a need
That
of the
is,
hour.
Atulji, that is the next project for Words Count.
Okay.
That's a good idea. Survivors of COVID.
Yes, because see, the fatality is only 2%, 98% are getting better. So we have to showcase it. Should not be only a scare atmosphere. Otherwise, nobody will come back to work.
वो उसका भी ma'am, that is also a very critical worry that a lot of the business community is now speaking of, and especially small businesses, कि the migrant workers who have returned to their homes, उनका लौटना बहुत लोग सोच रहे हैं, at least small and medium enterprises का लौटना मुश्किल लग रहा है क्योंकि लॉकडाउन लिफ्ट भी हो रहा है, तो उनको लगता है कि ये दिहाड़ी मजदूर जो है वो लौटेंगे नहीं काम पे.
Right now, everybody, Advaita, is talking on presumptions. People presume that nobody will sit still, but migrants are sitting still. People presumed कि भाई extend नहीं होगा और लोग extension के ऊपर बहुत नाराज होंगे, but people actually accepted the extension because they know कि जान भी और जहान भी. So a situation which is so dynamic, which has to be assessed every day, not only at the central level, but even at the district level, and containment zones are made on the basis of the spread of the virus at a district level, at a local level, where solutions are now being localized. ऐसी परिस्थिति में ऐसा नहीं है कि सरकारों को इस बात का इल्म नहीं है कि कहाँ कौन बैठा है या क्या हमारे पास ह्यूमन चैलेंज है, लेकिन can we afford to take a risk and not adhere to the containment policies? After all, the Prime Minister and all Chief Ministers decided together. I myself call up a lot of districts outside of Uttar Pradesh in a Congress-ruled state. And when I call up somebody, let's say in West Bengal, when I call somebody in the jute industry, or if I call somebody out in an UPA state, we talk to people and they all say we appreciate, irrespective of which politics or political party we have adhered to, we understand that this is the need of the hour. So I'm sure that given the challenges that our industry has faced and still done a turnaround to which I've been a witness, I'm sure industry will find processes. For instance, the RBI governor has announced a package for SIDBI, NABARD and the housing and construction segment of our economy. So we have a dynamic solution which comes through every day. My only request is that on the basis of assumptions, we should not do Hai Tauba. Yes, it was a challenge. Could we have allowed people to walk from one end to another end of the country? We should not have. Did government, state and center come together and take that decision? Yes, they did. Are they being provided for where they are? Absolutely. From food to medical facilities, they are being provided for. So what happens post lockdown's deadline? That is for governments and administrators to take a call on, given the spread of the disease. Give me one nation in the world who has a definite answer for you. They don't, because this is an evolving situation.
Advaita, if I may add just a little bit to this, that ma'am is extremely right in saying that, you know, these are all based on presumptions. The fact that, you know, the labor will not return probably to these factories. So I'll give an example from, you know, my personal experience. Me and one of my colleagues, we are trying to work on, you know, we're looking at what's the solution to this issue, you know, in our small way. And what we found when we spoke to a lot of these migrant laborers, that the assumption was that all of them want to go home. Even if they are being provided for food where they are, they all want to go home. That's not true. When we spoke to these migrant laborers, a lot of them said that once the lockdown is lifted, there will be need for labor. That is an opportunity, especially the younger ones. They want to stay because they see that opportunity that once the lockdown's open, there's going to be a lot of work that comes their way and they want to make use of that opportunity. So I think, you know, these wide presumptions need to be dismissed, and what we need to find is these local solutions and these local realities. We need to focus on those.
Any more questions for the minister? We have her here, so I want to open this up to everyone. अगर कुछ सवाल हो आपके पास या हमें जो लाइव देख रहे हैं, अगर किसी का आपका कोई सवाल हो तो हम पूछ सकते हैं। Manish ji, would you like to ask something?
This is not the time to ask much questions. It's time to act, and we are all doing together, and that's the happiness which जो आज मैं खुश हूँ इसलिए हूँ कि हम बात कर पा रहे हैं, हम एक दूसरे को समझ पा रहे हैं, एक दूसरे को सुन पा रहे हैं और कम्युनिकेट कर पा रहे हैं कि हमें और क्या करना है. So that motivates us all to do more, and there's so much to do more. A lot of people ask कि सरकार क्या कर रही है, and definitely सरकार कर रही होगी, but हमेशा मेरा जवाब यही रहता है सरकार अपना काम कर रही है, हम क्या कर रहे हैं, because these are times where हमें आगे बढ़ के हमें आइडियाज लाने पड़ेंगे, हम क्या कर सकते हैं ताकि हम सब इस सब चीज से निकल करके आए. So I am really appreciative of this whole atmosphere which is being built, this whole kindness which is floating, and of course there are always negativity there which we have to overlook for now and fight through this. And I'm happy with how India as a country we are doing overall. I think this gives us satisfaction. We have done much better than most of the countries and planned ahead, and a lot of people, including all of us, are trying our best to do the best, and I'm so happy about it. And Minister herself, she is taking the lead in attracting people, and that's also a positive thing. Thank you so much for all this.
Thank you.
No, thank you, Manish. It's people like you, Atul, Neha, Ankit, Jain, Advaita. You're the reason that we have hope for a better tomorrow.
Yeah.
Governments just reflect the administrative aspirations of the people of our country. But it's truly you and citizens like you who are actually at the very core and the very heart of the possibilities of this country. And the fact that we are all a part of a humane and just society as Indians is something that I forget. As a minister, I have 2 kids. And that is what gives me hope for their better future. That we are a part of a nation that doesn't hesitate from looking after each other. That we are a part of a country and a culture where even a rickshaw puller will say कि मेरे पास पर्याप्त भोजन है, मैं किसी और के हिस्से का नहीं चुराना चाहता. And that is what gives me hope for the future. That no one will be left behind, not by government and not by communities and not by people like you.
Thank you.
मैम एक सवाल आया है फेसबुक से.
स्ट्रेटेजिक तो नहीं है.
वो पूछ रहे हैं कि स्कूल की फीस के बारे में कुछ कोशिश होनी चाहिए कि ये थोड़ा मॉडरेट हो जाए, क्योंकि अलग अलग रूल्स हैं और एक्चुअली कैपेसिटी कॉम्प्रोमाइज इतनी हो गई है, तो इसका भी कुछ होना चाहिए.
देखिए, मेरे अपने स्कूल गोइंग बच्चे हैं और मैं पूर्व एचआरडी मंत्री के नाते इस बात से सहमत हूँ कि इन सब विषयों में हम लोग प्रयास तो कर ही रहे हैं. लेकिन अद्वैता, जिस इकोनॉमी में हम ये भी कह रहे हैं कि सारे इकोसिस्टम्स अपने अपने लोगों को कम पर रखें, तो कहीं ना कहीं इन सारी संस्थानों के जो लोग काम कर रहे हैं उनकी सैलरीज के बारे में भी इन संस्थानों को चिंता करके फिर पेरेंट्स को कैसे मदद मिले, इस पे एक बैलेंस व्यू लेने की जरूरत है. सरकार की ओर से, एचआरडी मंत्रालय की ओर से तो निवेदन आ ही चुका है.
जी जी. और मैम, राजनीति बदलेगी कोविड इन अ पोस्ट कोविड वर्ल्ड? क्या राजनीति बदलेगी कि अभी भी कोई तीखी टिप्पणियां चलेंगी और जो
देखिए, जिनको स्वयं एक 11 मेंबर की कमेटी की जरूरत है ताकि वो कुछ सीखें, उनकी राजनीति कितनी बदलेगी ये मैं नहीं जानती. लेकिन राष्ट्र की नीति एक ही है कि विपदा की घड़ी में ये राष्ट्र एकजुट हुआ. यही मेरा स्ट्रेटेजिक आंसर रहेगा.
Good strategy.
Good strategy. Say something. I think Ankit का हाथ खड़ा.
So I'll just say one thing about my mother, that एक दिन she cooked food and then cooked meals were coming from humanitarian aid and everything. She did not stop making a meal herself. So every day around at 5, she starts making meals for, distributing to people.
How lovely.
So
Atul
I
ji,
just wanted to share that.
No, that's...
मैं तो यही कहूँगा कि let's hope for the best and we all get bounced back to normal life as soon as possible. And that's it. This time will get over and it will become a past.
And I want to thank you also, Atulji, for supporting Words Count and initiatives like Words Count, where the public discourse is so divisive and so polarized that we have an opportunity to really, with your support, bring forward. And the next one on your suggestion and the minister's suggestion will be with.
Has to be the survival.
Yes.
And we would love to be in conversation, because it's very important, because we're not talking about the mental health. There is a lot of anxiety, there is a lot of fear in people right now. And
my request would be, whoever uploads this conversation does share with people at large the NIMHANS help number, so that psychosocial counseling, which is provided by NIMHANS, that number can be spread. My request is that there are helplines for women in distress. Those helplines also get propagated. But my compliment, Adwaita, that you've called this conversation a smile factory. ये वक्त ऐसा है जिन लोगों के पास सोल्यूशन नहीं है, स्ट्रेटेजिक ऐसे लोग कहीं ना कहीं खफा हैं कि आज भी कुछ लोग कंपैशनेट है और मुस्कुरा रहे हैं, खफा हैं कि अंकित जैसे लोगों ने अंताक्षरी क्यों शुरू की ताकि लोगों को घर में बैठना पड़े, खफा हैं कि मनीष मुंद्रा जो इस वक्त साउथ अफ्रीका में लॉकडाउन में है क्यों चिल्ला नहीं रहे कि उनका कितना बड़ा शोषण हो रहा है, वो कितनी विपदा की घड़ी में है, खफा हैं कि क्यों अतुल जैसे लोग पुणे की पूरी जिम्मेदारी लेकर कहते हैं डोंट वरी वी आर टेकिंग केयर ऑफ। ये लोग जो खफा हैं ऐसी मुस्कुराहटों से, आज का कॉन्वर्सेशन उनको ये संकेत है कि अगर मुसीबत की घड़ी में भी हिंदुस्तान मुस्कुरा सकता है, वो इसलिए कि हिंदुस्तान को इस बात का इल्म है कि आज भी हिंदुस्तान में लोगों के अंदर इंसानियत है और हमेशा रहेगी।
अंकित, लास्ट वर्ड टू यू, क्योंकि आपका हाथ काफी समय से खड़ा हुआ है।
अरे वो हो गया था।
अच्छा, हो गया था।
If I may add something, please.
जी जी please.
Ma'am, सबसे पहले तो Adwaita, thank you so much for hosting this, and thank you Atulji and everybody. And Smriti ma'am, thank you so much. We have such fantastic leaders कि हम जब social media या कहीं से भी जब आप लोगों के updates देखते हैं, so we get driven more कि जब आप लोग इतना कर रहे हैं, so we have to.
तुम्हें पता है ना नेहा, इस स्टेटमेंट के बाद तुम बहुत बुरी तरह से ट्रोल होगी। खबरदार, जो आइंदा मेरे को कोई भी कॉम्प्लीमेंट दिया तो तुम्हें अकेला नहीं छोड़ेंगे।
नहीं मैम,
मुझे कुछ अटपटा सा बोल दो तो तुम बहुत पॉपुलर हो जाओगी। क्या पता प्रिंट में और स्क्रोल में तुम्हारा अच्छा महिमा मंडित करते हुए आर्टिकल भी आ जाए।
मैं आपको actually I would like to make an offer. I'm part of this organization that you know very well, Bharatiya Janata Yuva Morcha, and under our president Poonam Mahajan ji, we launched BJYM Cares, and BJYM Cares basically is working pan India. It's working so beautifully that we have somebody sitting in Asansol providing cooked meals. We have somebody in Navi Mumbai who's providing ration. There's somebody going everywhere. And we formed a well-knit network, which is working very well. So I would like to say that, ma'am, whenever you feel that we can be of service, you can call us via hashtag BJYMCares, and we will be out there to help you or anyone who needs help.
I'm grateful, Neha, that somebody in Narendra Modi's cabinet has been given this offer for help, and I shall take you up on it. I shall, as somebody who was a part of the Yuva Morcha and was a vice president, I'm grateful for this opportunity that you present. But the fact, I think Neha forgot that, but that's fine. I think
I haven't forgotten, ma'am. But
I think that everybody in their own way is reaching out, and I think Adwaita, if we can have those numbers on the screen of people who are in capacities across the country who are wanting to just help, this is the time to build that ecosystem, that when adversity impacts the country, these are the citizens who are willing to stand up, who will not ask for a single vote, who will not discuss their political ideology, but for whom what matters is that nobody around them goes hungry at night.
And ma'am, thanks to Youth Express, we are going to be, you'll also be very happy to hear this. We are going out to over 2 million people in the live broadcast across Facebook, YouTube, And of course, we will upload this video as well with the instructions of Nimhan's. And we want to build this into a movement of conversations that truly matter and truly make a difference with people who are making a difference. And ma'am, I would love to have you back again. I know you're under lockdown, so we shouldn't be that difficult. You started on a very optimistic note that you are always there. So we would love to have you again on this platform.
Thank you so much for having this conversation.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Namaskar.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you so much, everybody. We're done. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Adwaita. This was wonderful.
Thank you. Thank you, Atulji. Thank you.